Hello again, this is Kylos, and I'm playing Three Fourths Home. And, I figured out, it has a save option, which I didn't know about, so I had to play through the whole thing again. And I'm back where I left off on the last video. But I chose a little few different options, and, I was wondering why Kelly had to come back home and see what was going on. And from what I caught, she was engaged or something. She was with a boy. I guess things went south, and now she's back home. And also I've learned I connect with the father on a spiritual level, because he likes to be right, just like any male. And I mean, that's just the truth. But anyway, we're back to the part where they're saying, like hell you are, you keep her on that goddamn phone. I can't talk today. I'll listen to her getting sucked up in a tornado before I have to sit around and just worry about it. Screw you, Mom. Sorry. There will be so much debris that her phone would be destroyed before you could hear her get sucked in the tornado. Also, you have to put $2 in the jar. Something tells me Ben is autistic. I'm thinking. Because he had to see therapists and he has issues with school, and the way he kind of just analyzes everything. I mean, he could, and how he's very set in what he's doing. She could get in a wreck, especially with this wind. I know I shouldn't talk while I'm doing this. You'd probably be able to hear her get in a wreck unless the phone got thrown from the car, or if it was crushed. See, things like that. He's very, he from what I can see, he's paying attention to information he's learned and seen and such. So I'm thinking he's autistic, and that's why he's having issues, and why they keep saying he's having incidents or he gets worked up, because autistic people tend to do that, you know. But, you know, that's just how it is. We gotta love them as it is. But it's very interesting. There's so much backstory I don't know. Okay, bud, enough of that. You're gonna give your mother a heart attack, right? Ask her if she can see anything. Christ, Nora, here, you ask her. Strain between the mother and father. Talk to your mother, Kelly. If I must. Kelly, can you see anything out there? Corn! I see lots and lots of corn. You mean a tornado? No, Kelly, I'm wondering if you see any corn. Get out of my head, Mom. Plenty of corn. Now's not the time, Kelly. Sorry. The tornado was east of here. If Kelly went to Grandpa's house, she's northwest of here. She wouldn't see a tornado unless there was another one, which is very possible. See? Ben, I like you. You pay attention to detail. I like you a lot. I just wanted to make sure, Ben. If Kelly gets sucked in a tornado or gets in a car wreck, can I have her computer? Brothers. Little siblings in general. Benjamin! She won't need it. If she's not using it, no one will be. It wouldn't be fair. I couldn't have it if I couldn't have it. Little siblings. It's like, little siblings are like, once they move out, can I have that thing? Usually it's a room. Like, can I have that room? That would be fantastic if I could have that room. And if they're dead, can I use their things? Because they're dead and they won't need it anymore. Sorry, I keep pausing. I just want to keep the story going. Okay, bud. I think that's fair. If Kelly gets sucked into a tornado, I'm sure she's okay with letting you have her computer. What about her room? There it is! Please, Ben, that's enough. I'll tell you what, we'll leave her room on the table. Oh, I'm dumb. That took me a second to get what he was saying there. You never know, we could get some damage here, and her room might have a giant hole in the ceiling. If I were you, I'd wait and see on that investment. Oh, her father is my spirit animal. Alright, that's a good point. Your brother sometimes. God bless him. Let me talk to him. You sure about that? Yeah. Why wouldn't I be? You can hear him, he's in one of his moods. Just let me talk to him, bitch. I didn't say that. Okay, you asked for it. Ben, here, talk to your sister. Good, I finally get to talk to Ben. I don't want to. Well, fuck you too, Ben. Bitch. You can ask her about that computer. Let me have the... Oh, terrible. Dad says I can have your computer if you crash or get sucked into a tornado. Hello to you too, Ben. He also said that I might be able to have your room, but I'm holding out to see if it's more damage than mine after the storm before I commit. That's smart business. It's just common sense. Anyone who thought about it would come to the same conclusion. I guess you're right. You guess or you know. You shouldn't have to guess if I'm right or not. I either am or I'm not. You are definitely right. Mom and Dad are arguing in the corner. They think I can't... They don't think I can hear them. What are they arguing about? Mom thinks we should be in a storage room on the east side of the house because she says it's further underground. Is it? No, one of the walls is only halfway covered. She's also afraid that the water heater in here could explode. If that happens, we'd be killed even if we were in the other room. We'd burn to death. Oh, he's so smart. That just... Oh. So you guys are in the safest room? We are least likely to be killed by a tornado if we are in this room. But there's no guarantee in either room. Tornadoes and debris are unpredictable. Sounds like you've thought this out. It's just common sense. Are you scared? Yes. Aww. Anything I can do to help? How? We can just talk. What about? I'll get to that when we get there, maybe. What are you doing, really? Or how are you doing? I'm fine. Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. Why would you think I'm lying? That's not what I meant. Then what do you mean? With everything that's happened, I'm worried is all. Everything. What is everything? Everything that's happened with Dad. I don't want to talk about that. I don't know. Oh, this is going to be complicated. I don't want him to shut me out. I won't tell Dad what you say. I said I don't... Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to. Ben, let me have the phone. Damn it! Oh, I didn't want to do that. I don't want to talk about Dad and Kelly. Won't stop asking me about him. I'm not talking to her about how Dad always gets drunk when he knows that I don't like it. Oh! Ben, please calm down. Stop telling me what to do! Alright, Ben, you're my spirit animal too. I'm not trying to. Bud, look at me. Let go of me. You smell like alcohol. Oh, poor Ben! I know. Look at me, Ben. Stop. Look at me. There now. Remember how we count? I said let go of me. Come on, count. I'll add $1 to the jar for each time. 1, 2. That's it. Keep going. 3, 4. There you go, Ben. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There. Now tell me, are you good? Yes, I'm good. You have to put $10 more in the jar. I'll do it as soon as the tornado warning is over. Can you apologize to your sister now? Dad wants me to apologize to you. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm sorry for pressing you. Don't do it again. I won't. I don't like the sirens. My stomach hurts. Hey, I have an idea. What is it? Do you want to do a story like we used to? I already wrote one today. Oh, do you want to read it to me? I left it in my room. I would get it, but Mom and Dad would yell at me because it's dangerous to go upstairs during a tornado warning. They're right, you know. It isn't safe, I know. I could just tell you the story. I remember it. You remember the whole thing? Yes, I have an excellent memory. That's right. Are you ready? Wait, what's it called? Untitled. Oh, well, okay then. Are you ready now? Yeah. The village sat in a wide valley, cut high in the mountains. It was a place of plenty, a gash of green in the otherwise cold slate rising above on all sides. Oh, he has such a wonderful vocabulary. Those living in the village called the place View, though those who lived higher in the mountains mining for precious giant glints, the rain moving through the text messes me up every now and then. Of yellow and blue, called it the Tro. Tro? Oh, I'm terrible at reading. Don't judge my English! Those in the valley treated this name as an insult. Oh, trough. Yep, I could see that. For they thought it was the name. I can't read today. For they thought it was a name unfit for their fair village. The people of View, or the Trough, have lived there for centuries. They were mostly farmers, though a fair number of merchants made a home in the valley for most of the year, save for the month when they would venture upward into the mining towns to sell the harvest bounty at a premium. They would return home with bags filled with chips of yellow and blue tied to their fine leather belts, clinking brightly with the wealth. The next year they would trade half of their shining flints to the farmers for a share of the harvest that they would, in turn, cart up the mining villages yet again. Food flowed up and outward from the valley, and the yellow and blue would trickle down, gathering in the valley like a collection basin. This continued for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years. Dozens of generations of farmers, fathers, and merchant sons were born, grew wealthier, and were buried beneath the plush pasture of the valley until the beast descended. Ooh. The mining folk in the higher reaches of the mountains had passed tales of the beast around for as long as their history stretched. At the highest peak of the northernmost mountain, they said, lived the beast. It watched in all directions through slit eyes, judging those below, biding its time until it would enact a righteous calamity. It was a nightmare of immense and terrible power, the miners would whisper. But it was also a patient creature. It would wait until it felt the world below had become irredeemable before unleashing such destruction that its judgment would be fulfilled. It was simply biding its time until an age of selfish sin before cascading down an era of sickness and madness, of fire and char and blood. Ooh, this took a dark turn. And one day, after hundreds of generations of farmers and traders had lived and died in the valley, it appeared in the view. The beast had risen in the trough. It appeared without warning, with neither sound nor fury. It was simply there. Curled atop 4 legs, steaming breath rising from a black maw, leathery wings folded on its hulking shape. It towered over the center of the village, ominously silent. It did not move. It did not even seem to be living, save for the seeping steam billowing from the slime-slicked snout. Ooh, that was almost a tongue twister. Almost. The village's warriors were called to arms, a ceremonial horn echoing off the walls of the valley, arching toward a pregnant silence. After a moment stretched thin, they rushed toward the beast, their spears angled at its massive form. The rest of the village watched from safety of embroidered draperies as the spears splintered against the beast's hide. The honed blades shattered like glass. Glass? Yes. The warriors fell to the earth, crying out while their arms, as splintered as their spears, hung lifeless by their sides. The beast did not stir. The village's warriors were buried the next morning, having perished during the night. How'd they die? Did the splinters hit them so hard that they died? Those who tended to their wounds would later claim their eyes turned black, as if their light was sleeched from within. The people of the View, or the Trough, gathered to discuss what was to be done. The beast slumbered, but for how long? Why did it sleep? And perhaps most worryingly of all, how had it arrived in their valley? I have to end it there. I'd hate to, but I will continue this series and to completion. And it's really interesting. I like the characters in Ben. I like Ben the most, to be honest. He's a deep in a way that I like. Anyway, again, this is Kylos playing 3/4 Home. And if you like it, hit the like button. And I'll see you next time. Bye.